Hey, it's Daddy Steve. Okay, so listen, we're just going to do a quick overview, as quick as possible. Just go through my admin, basically. And it's probably going to be very similar to things that you do yourself, eh? So, listen, one of the main things to do is your Arbiter missions. Yes, I can do stage 14 of the Spider's Den. Yes, I've already done the next one. Oops, the gear mission. But this arena mission to get an affinity bonus to level 7. Okay. For some reason in my mind I thought it was 2. But listen, one is more than enough. Trust me, that little oversight I made. It's gonna take me months to do that, man. Wow. So click on it. If you look to the kind of bottom middle. It seems to say that I need 518 of these silver shields, and I have one. But I'm on the gold tier, which is means I've got 41. So it's not actually telling me how many I need to how many gold tier thingies I need to upgrade. Well done. And I'll do that just by fighting the arena. And to be honest, there's things which are kind of interesting to do, and those other things which are slightly less interesting. I did discover, or basically remind myself about these side kind of missions. It's in the, let me just come out again. So you go into, battle, bottom right. You scroll along, Cursed City. A lot of the time I forget about this or just don't bother. I actually picked up some amazing equipment from this, or some pretty good equipment. Not amazing, pretty good equipment. I think there's random drops. I've already used all my damn keys for this, so there's none of this, but maybe on another day I'll try to clear up some of these. What's this going to take? Yeah, I can't do it. I haven't got none of these keys. I've got 0 of 8 of these keys. And I think that's a pretty tough one as well, this Agreth. But anyway, yeah, definitely worth going to the Cursed City and just doing that as part of your daily admin. I've never really done Siege in the 3 months of playing. If you're free to play and you're building up your squad, your decks, your teams, you're not going to be anywhere near this, is what AI told me anyway. And just as a quick background, I put all my creatures, or the main ones, my legendary, my epics and their levels, and the rares, all my rares initially, into an AI chat. I use Alexa, the free one on Google, and just asked it for my priorities. And I kind of followed that initially, and it did actually save me a lot. It does make mistakes though, in particular to masteries, in particular, and it can change its mind. But if you don't know what you're doing, then the one-eyed man, the valley of the blind, as the saying goes, may well turn out to still be useful, even though occasionally, as I said, it makes mistakes. And when I first started off this game, I spent a lot of time looking at YouTube videos, and I did not find them useful at all. I couldn't understand anything that they were saying. It just went above my head. This is an entirely free-to-play account. It's pointless following somebody who's pay-to-play. For you to get to where they are, there's different speed mechanics. There's different mindset. There's a different approach. There's a different strategy that you got to have. You know what I mean? They can pay their way to wherever they want to be, and they can ignore the inefficiencies because the spending power is key. There you go. For example, going through these initial campaign dungeons may be your top priority, and not necessarily events. You know what I mean? But once you've gone through your campaigns and you've built up a minimal kind of squad, and I think mine's a minimal kind of squad, it really is. I have not been especially lucky. Then you find yourself being able to beat different dungeons which kind of optimize whatever you're trying to do, such as, if you look in the middle, Minotaur's Labyrinth, you click on that. Now I could do stage 15, which is the highest stage, and if I'm going to do masteries using energy instead of gems, and of course I am because I'm free to play, then at least I can do it as quick as a free to play possibly can. And that's things along those lines. And if I look quickly at the events, Gear enhancement. Okay, so I'll try and pause my gear advancement until one of these event rolls around, and then I can try and get some of this free stuff. Listen, first couple of days you're just going to be impatient, and that's what you should be, and just dive in. Fair enough. And as you go on, yeah, you can be a little bit more kind of deliberate about what you do and when. I don't need any rare skill tomes; it's just a waste. So that's that. The silver chest, yeah, most of that is just okay, like meh. Superior Void, well, as I said before, once you build up your minimal teams, you can spend a bit of energy doing that more so than getting 4,000 points just for that. It's almost like the developers are giving you something damn near meaningless, which won't really move your game ahead, but they'll know you'll do it anyway to try and get this Khmer Skull shards. Maybe we will. Obviously, that is quite useful, even though I don't know anything about this particular legendary. And the rank 4 chicken's quite useful, and the epic skill tome. So once you've got to do major investments just to try and get the bits that are worthwhile. But listen, you're going to need to enhance your gear anyway, so I guess that's a fair trade. Fallen Path. How many points do we have? 1150. Realistically, in terms of what I can get, it's probably going to be down that left leg, maybe those 50 gems. I mean, that's definitely worthwhile. That is something I'm probably going to do. Very likely. Let's do it now. Boink! 50 gems. These are for like relics. So you get that, and then you go to the upper middle, the forge. And then if you look on the right hand side, it says relics. So you go under relics. And if you look there, it's on the left hand side now where it says Chaos Awakes. Chaos Awakes. Awakens, maybe? Chaos Awakes. And then you'll like send some of these in and you press craft. Get yourself a relic. Actually, that plus attack. It's only 1-star blue or rare level. Very rare for me to get attack. So then you'd go to your champions. And I'm just telling you what you do with those resources you get from the previous that previous kind of event. All right, so this has already got attack. That's already got attack, but the magic, the skill-based magic or whatever it is based on attack, so that's useful. Yeah, that's based on HP. It gives a revive card basically, and also has shields based on HP. That's what it needs to be. Sepulture. I want it to be tanky, so whether it's HP or defense, you know, I mean, that's what we're going to have. Definitely the same for my Celiac. It's a poisoner based on HP. High Katoon. You want it to tank really as much as is possible, so HP and defense. Okay, Bellower, yeah. So that's going to be one of my nukes. A rare tier nuke. So yeah, you want it to be attack. And this is like you just want it to tank, so HP useful here. Wow, it needs a relic, not attack. It needs HP for sure. Okay, so it's HP, and then it would be defense at level 9 and resistance at level 15. Yeah. Right, so let's equip that. Immediately I just got 900 HP that I would not have had. Not because I crafted it, just because I added it. Was it yesterday, to be fair, to be completely upfront? Yeah, I made Garush level 6-star creature, so yeah, this is something I could have done yesterday. Boo! And I wanted to try and put this, if you look bottom right, that little kind of square thing, gemstone basically, I do not have any in reserve, so I can't add it, and I need to find out how to get more gemstones. Anyway, so this has got Unholy Grail, that's got HP, Even that's got HP. I'm just trying to think of something else that needs to have something. Right, so Spider. Based on attack and HP. Damage based on attack and HP. So it can be either. So let's try and give it HP. Even though the first one's based on attack. So really I want this Phenax. That's going to be attack, yeah. I want him to have that new... Yeah, this one here. Equip it. Bottom right, I'm going to click on that circle in the bottom right hand corner. I don't have any circular gemstones for it. But let's go back to Spider. I'm going to give it a HP and defense at level 9, which is this one, the stored relic. Equip. Yeah. Actually, this one here. What do you need? Celotar. Attack. It's attack, but really it needs HP. That first skill's based on attack, but really you want it to tank. So anyway, we're going to equip it there. There you go. Actually, it might not seem useful, but it's actually incredibly useful. Right. I need to burn off some of this energy. Got 296 of 128, which is inefficient. Ice Golem starts at 131. The Fire Knight. Right, listen. Out of this list, I mean, yeah, silver is always useful, but not essential. You know, you can farm it. This orb here, you can farm that as well and get given it away just to do the advanced quests. This here for the awakening, useful but very expensive at 1,800. This here is just a big. These two here are obviously tempting and potentially useful, but listen, as a free-to-play beginner, you need to put in your solid foundations, and that is going to be getting key creatures up to level 60. I need currently, given my luck with altar draws, if I go to the portal, given my luck with these so far, I need to focus on clan bosses, right? So if I come out, bottom right, clan bosses, demon lord. Yeah, this is another thing, right? So it's always default, always by default, ultra nightmare. If you're starting off, you will see I'm scrolling on the right hand side. Tap on easy, right? And then if you're starting off, you start off from there. Otherwise, it will always default ultra nightmare. Start off there. And if you look along that row, the box, it'll tell you what chests that you'll get every single day, which will obviously only help you. It will just help you. It's just free stuff. At the bottom, the biggest one for 1.15 million damage, which you will struggle to get at the beginning, obviously. You can get some of this. So yeah, this is how you kind of get yourself a head start in the game. And who knows, you might actually be very, very lucky. Let's hope so. There you go. And as you go through, you go to normal, you go to hard, and currently I'm on brutal. There I am. I did 3 keys to get the 25 mil, but I'm just testing a few things as well. But you know, there's a few big boys. 1 key, 32 mil. But look at this one here, number 16. But his deck in comparison to what I've got, there's levels to it basically. So there you go. Work in progress. Anyway, that's another thing that I recommend. I'll definitely do the faction wars like I showed in the last video, just to pick up the glyphs. If I come out of this, go into let's go into Bellower. Yeah, just to make sure, on the left hand side where you got the green plus 1% and the +1, just to make sure that you can, you know, upgrade things that you need to or want to upgrade. Look at that on the left, speed +7. Wow, that's very useful. Yeah. Yep. And do not forget this type of thing. So yeah, I recently changed this accessory. Just two seconds. Yeah, I changed it this morning. So that's why it's showing a little bit less than it could be. But we're going to sort that out right now. HP percentage. Let's try for 3%. Got it straight away. The maximum. Excellent. And defense, definitely that as well. For now, let's try and get the 2%. Straight away. An attack. See, attack's going to be the base stats of my AoE, which applies to absolutely everything. Very important. But at the end of the day, it's a 5-star blue. So I'm only going to go 3-star. I could go, if you look on the left, I could go that. 5-star, I could go 4-star, got 8 of those glyphs. No, we're going to use the 3-star. Only because it's a 5-star blue. We're going to save our best to when we actually have better equipment. Because it will be replaced at some point. So 2% is not bad. I'm going to give it 2 more tries to get 3. We got it first time. Well, second time technically. We're happy. We're happy. Just look at that now. HP's up 3%, defense is up 2%, attacks up another 3%, and that's what I would not have had if I didn't kind of at least do those kind of core admin and ooh. I thought I saw a star there. Okay, so gear enhancements, we're going towards this. I say I don't really need that rare skill tome. Others might do though. And listen, you don't need to upgrade every single rare. And that's why I recommend if you've got Alexa or any kind of AI, if you're not a boffin of the game, got a PhD in Raid Shadow Legends, if you've got, time poor, I'd definitely recommend to use AI. And it may not be perfect, but it will be definitely helpful. That's it really. So I'm gonna do a live battle. Just gonna quickly scan past some of these daily tasks, which I will definitely do. Let's increase the champions level in the tavern. It took me straight to the tavern by clicking on it. Okay, maybe I won't do that one. Only because I don't have the creatures ready. And to go about creating the space and drawing from the portals is a little bit long, and I think you guys will know how to do that without me kind of just going through it. But I will do it over the course of the day. I think I've done Faction Wars a few times recently. Tag Team Arena series. I might just do that because I don't know if I've done one before. Let's go. Right. I'm trying to avoid the big boys. Right, 292k power, the one at the top. Let's have a look at that. Okay, mine's 347 now. In terms of my composition, I've got High Cartoon, I've got Bellowers and Nuke, I've got a powerful Poisoner, which I really want for clan bosses, but you know what I mean, it's a work in progress. And I got my Revive 2-card tank. In the second row, I've got Sun Wukong, which is a free legendary, absolutely 100% free legendary. In the first 3 days, preferably on day 1, you type in Monkey King as one word in capitals, you get Sun Wukong for free, a legendary. And again, I'm not saying it's necessarily the best one out there. I'm saying it's the only one I was aware of the time, even though I tried to research it. And as I said, I went on YouTube. I tried to find something useful, just didn't find it. It was just kind of out of date, and the one that did mention anything mentioned Monkey King. Alright, anyway, let's just go into it. Partly because I can't remember all the names, and I'm not going to go into that anyway. So let's... Right, let's do a Sun Wukong off. And then we do a High Cartoon off. And then I'll use my, what's he called now? It's an Organ tribe versus this Revive tribe here. We'll see how it goes. Then after this, I'm going to do a live battle. Yeah, I think that's it really. Just trying to touch on event selection if you're free to play. I want to see, oh my gosh. Okay, see that? The ghost that came up and slain them, basically. That's from my Sun Wukong having a blessing. Ooh. Yeah, you know those little kind of mini optimizations I did for my Sun Wukong? That's a massive step to him just wiping them out. But it's also to do with masteries and things like that. And I think what you see now is potentially a guy who has pretty good creatures. And I do also acknowledge that he's about 50k power less than me. Pretty good creatures, but without the mastery and the tweaking and deliberateness towards equipment and accessories and that type of thing. So you may end up putting skill tomes into less than worthwhile things, basically. I'm not saying it's definitely what this guy's done, but what I am kind of saying that he's got decent creatures who should be outperforming me. And if that's not happening, it's to do with a core strategy, in my point of view. Boink! That was my Bellower. Now this one, he's got higher power than me, so it's going to be interesting. Ooh. Right, this creature here is a reviver. The one I've got highlighted with the red circle. It's obviously going to be around long enough to revive somebody. And I don't have a freezer creature, so I think he's a reviver. And so there's nothing I can do to stop it if I can't kill him quick. Or stun him until I kill him. Or freeze him. Tried to freeze him, didn't work. He's not reviving anybody at the moment, so I thought it was Razim, the reviver card. I think it is. But again, he's not reviving anybody so far. He'd be dead by the time he tries it if he was. That's a reviver card, a weak reviver 1. Wow. They actually let him down. Sith Prime 2. Your team let you down, my brother. They let you down. Right, let's do a live battle if we can. 1 or 2 of those. Definitely the most engaging, one of the most engaging parts of the game, of this particular game. Oh, okay. DOS. I did have a think about maybe changing this up, you know. Instead of, I used to go high cartoon, I'm going to try out this, you know. Just as a decrease defense person. Because if they take away my Sun Wukong, if I've got decreased defense and my Bellower, I think I'll just get rid of it. It will make up for the loss of Sun Wukong a little bit. On the other hand, though, not having high cartoon may well mean that I don't have the first turn, and that may end up being more important overall, and probably will. Anyway, that's my revive card here, and that's my damage bringer at the moment. Yeah. Well, obviously gonna get rid of Ezio. Yeah, okay. So I need to know what aura, no aura, no aura? HP. HP then. Yeah. I think it's War Maiden, the lady I talked about at the start. Just want to test it out. All my peaks are pretty fast anyway. That's good. So we're going to give ourselves a shield. We're going to freeze them all. It's a shame it's going to come last. I need to make her faster so she doesn't go at the end of the queue. Anyway, this is decreased speed of everybody on their side. So that their third creature from the left turned me to... That's okay, don't worry about it. Getting confused. 50% increase attack buff, no. Placing decreased defense, that's what we want to do. 50% chance of decreased defense. Right, this third creature is going to go next if I don't freeze him. Didn't work. We're going to get rid of him. He did not have the decreased defense. We're going to go with this. Attacks all enemies, 75% chance of placing a decrease attack. Got to remember, they already had the decrease offense. See, I could have got rid of the second one. I just wanted to do something with that skill. I don't know if that's the right way to go about it. Let's get rid of her. I should have done that last round, probably. Let's get rid of him. Decrease defense. Ooh. I'm going to go auto. I want to be honest with you. There's no way we're not going to win this one. No way. It does have their... got full health back. A little bit tired. Ooh, one wipe, just wiped out, man. Straight gone. There's no way Skeletor's going to do anything useful. Come on, what, another battle. We're going to do another battle after this. Really, my satisfaction... Oh, yeah, there's two things. Oh, I get it. If you look to the bottom right... Okay, I'm silver for now. Bottom right, we get 20 shards of whatever this is. Right. And we get the Troy's refill for this live arena. Let's have another battle if we can. Interesting. He's level 73, man. Level 73. Wow. I think he might just edge me out. We will see. All right. If he doesn't play anything at all, we did. Listen, we're gonna die anyway, so let's just stick to the original little tester. But I never put my lead creature in at first place, just in case he misses his turn or something like that, and yeah, it ends up being whoever you put in as leader gets chosen to be deleted. Oh yeah. I don't know about any of these. I think he's this guy's epic, but let's get rid of her. This top lady. I think there's a few problems there, but yeah, I mean, I'm looking on his side. There's not really much in the way of good news. I reckon he's going to get rid of my revive. Oh, my Summer Kong. Okay, fair enough. All right, so we're going to make my revive the leader because that get HP boost. It's not going to be a long battle. But let's see how it goes. Yeah, they get first turn. That's huge. Might be dead by the time anything happens. One punch. Okay, let's revival. Dead. Okay, try to freeze. Didn't work. Gosh, let's forget it. let's actually watch it, actually. Okay, let's forget it. If it went on a bit longer, it'd be interesting to see. what true power looks like. There you go. That is actually very useful to me. It's a reminder about skill resist or resistance levels. Which it's not that I've ignored it, but there's no focus on it. And to not focus on it may end up with me. It might end up with me having to redo things. Right, 56. That's a bit better. Let's do it. Do it now. Do it. Do it. Do it now. Let's go better. Yeah, of course, this is the team at the moment. So I think. Listen, it's gonna be. I don't know about this guy. Oh, I do. People usually try and hide someone at the back. You know, the back end. I think we got this one. Anytime people play Skeletor, that's one slot, right, which has been completely wasted, and the one on the right is completely wasted, and we get the first turn, which shows that he's not focused on speed. Those are the reasons why I feel quietly confident. All right, decrease speed potential. We've got 2 of the 4, sorry, which is probably about right. Well, exactly about right. All right, let's go for this one. Decrease defense. 3 of the 4. In terms of freezing somebody, this one would be next. Already frozen, Steve. Well done. Let's try give it a chip chops. Right. Remembering that they've got decreased defense. We've got AOE now. Let's see how that pans out. Ooh. And all those tweaks I did a moment ago on the accessory, it was for Bellow on the right now. So the attack, base stat, all of that, really good. And just a little bit more. Oh, they killed my reviver. Huge. That does not normally happen. Let's try this. I think my Bellow was going to kill them all, I'll be honest with you, but it's not as clear cut as it was. What are you? Okay, try and kill this one. No. They're still going to go. 2 of them going to go. We're going to try and freeze the last 2. Resisted. Woo! We're going to decrease speed, hopefully. We're going to pick on this one on the right. Basically, to attack the one on the right. Okay, we're going to try and freeze it. We're going to attack the one on the right only to concentrate our power instead of splitting it. It's better to get rid of one than wear down 2 slowly. You know what I mean? Get rid of one quickly more so than wear down more than 1 slowly. That's called a blitzkrieg strategy from the World War. Hopefully that'll get rid. Nope. Right, so here we go. I think they're gone now. Decrease attack. Skeletor's not a reviver. We're going to try and freeze him. And again, I'm still not sure how he left the bell. I'm not sure how he killed my tank reviver. She's a tank. You one hit killed her. That's actually quite impressive with that team. Wow. All right, I do want to get 3 wins. This is the last try at that though. Feel a bit peaky. Let's see how it goes. Peaky just means like tired, like mental fatigue. But that's because I woke up crazy. I woke up like 4 in the morning, just doing a bit of gaming. Anyway, let's stick with this for now. Right, Sun Wukong, which never gets a it never gets a chance. My Sun Wukong. All right, my Reviver and Bellower. At the moment, my damage bringer. And again, that just shows about levels. Out of all of these, it's either going to be this or this. I don't know what either of them do. The fact that that's that 4-star. Ben 1. Let's go with that. I don't know what it does. All right, we're going to go with, the same as always. They did the right thing to get rid of my Sun Wukong because he's a beast. We're going to figure out who's going to win this by who goes first. And again, probably need to, for my War Maiden, I need to boost her speed so she goes at a different point in the queue. He's going first. He's decreased my turn meter. We're going to put on our little shield. We're going to freeze them all. Hopefully. More or less. 15% decreased speed. Now this decreased defense for 2 turns. Okay, we're going to hit this lady on the left. I wasn't sure about her. Let's freeze Skeletal. Didn't work. My freezer creature, Serodon, crazy high accuracy stats. So anyway, decrease attack, all of them. Okay. What we're going to do, try and get rid of Galek then, since he's nearly gone. Wow, that's huge. Okay. What we're going to do is increase. Okay. Mainly did it because I'm not used to seeing it anymore. I don't really play her. Oh, I've got a Reviver. Brilliant. Forgot about that. It's quite useful. Wow. Interesting. I've got that creature, you know. I need to look at that a little bit more about how it just one hit kills anybody. Obviously very useful, as I said. Wow, we're dead. I didn't think we were going to die, but we did, for sure. Brilliant, as it's very useful. See, it even informs your game to see it done with that nuance, you know what I mean, a different kind of approach. Let's have a quick look at that. I never really closely looked at him or her before. Just 2 seconds. I think what we're talking about is this one here. Each hit heals. Each hit has a 50% chance of placing a 100% heal reduction debuff. I don't think it was that. Weaken debuff and leech debuff on all enemies 2 turns. Attacks 1 enemy 2 times. Before attacking, removes all debuffs from this champion and swaps HP with the target. We'll ignore 50% of target's defense. We'll ignore 30% of target's defense and any shield burst instead. Ooh. If this champion's current HP is greater than the target's, decrease the cooldown. It's not that then. I think so, if anything, it's going to be this one, right? Not sure. Anyway, yeah, interesting little battle. And for this Quintus, 10 shards at a time, it will get there relatively quick, you'd think. Hopefully. Anyway, hope you enjoyed it. Please like, subscribe. That is Steve, and I am out.